Alright guys, today here I'm going to show you how to install the Pistelle X68 kit from Home Defense 24. All it is just, it consists of a barrel extension, and a power cap on the back. It's one of those chambers, the tuning chambers they call them. We got a short version, and he sent us a long version. So we're going to go with the long version, go for the max power test first. Then I'll try the short one, but right now I'm just showing you an installation video. It's too late here, or I would shoot, but I can't. So yeah, we'll just set these two over here. And this is a plug that goes in the back here, in case you still want to use your CO2 in the grip. Or if you want to install any other way through a carbine or whatever reason, HPA through the grip. So basically we'll just set this aside, and you're going to want this, but first, before you take that, get your Allen key. This is the only tool we're going to need. This is pretty much a toolless setup other than this. So you take out your rear cap, and this is a 3/16 Allen key. So yeah, just remove that, set it aside, take your new one, lube it up, stick it back in place, go to screw it in. Now get ready to hold your trigger as you're screwing this in. Squeeze your trigger in, and then when you feel it get tight, just let go, and well, no, we're not there yet, right there, let go and then pull again, and then it'll allow you to go. Otherwise you'll strip your threads with that sear or whatever that little thing is sticking up right here. Okay, so there, simple as pie. That's installed. Now you can just plug your HPA tank in, or whatever ASA on-off you want to use. Yeah, just put your ASA on-off in, and or you can just put your tank directly in. But yeah, then you can put your ASA on-off, and you can turn it on-off with this. Me, I like the twisty degassing ones from Home Defense 24. I showed them a dozen times, but you guys know what they are. So yeah, now we got that. We're going to go with the barrel. Oh, before we do that, this cap here, like I said, if you want to use CO2, it's basically like one of those, almost like those universal HP adapters with the nipples, but not. This is Home Defense 24's custom version, so these are like a one-of-a-kind, this version. I'm not sure how he's got it. There's something in there threaded, but I can't really tell. Looks like it's threaded. It's not the typical ones you get, but it's the same style. So yeah, you just plug in there. Now you can plug up here, use your CO2, and you won't have to worry about leaking out of here. This will give you a major power jump with CO2 and HPA. All depends on what PSI you're running and how long your barrel is. This is going to be what do you max out with. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I screwing that out? Okay. So now take your barrel. Oh yeah, this is nice. Screw that in. Oh, that just glides right in. Just. And we got an extension. Comes with an extension here. So yeah, we'll get that on. So yeah, this is a steel barrel. It will be a slightly heavier. It's really thick, heavy, so it's crazy. You could fall and jump on that, it won't bend. Most of the barrels made today are made really nicely. Not like those stock ones you get that you fall on them and they're crushed. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this. Oh, how can I forget? We've got the barrel cover, or shroud, whatever you want to call it. Handguard. Anyway, it's got Picatinis on it. Oh crap, what did I do with that screw? Oh no, I had it here yesterday. Oh no. Oh no, where did I put that? Of course, I have it here somewhere. Anyways, there's a screw that locks this in up in the bottom here. Oh, there it is. I stuffed it inside here. So yeah. Oh, it's got a nice fit, so. Okay, so we can either screw that in right now. I'm not going to do it yet, but what I also noticed too is it's got the same thread as the Home Defense 24. They got their mock suppressor, 68 cal, so that'll go on here as well. And their muzzle tips will go on here. I'm not going to screw it all the way. I'm just going to take it back off. Their muzzle tips also as well will fit on here. I'm not sure if this is the HD20. Yeah, this is one too from them. So all this stuff here is from Home Defense 24 as well. This is an aluminum one. They have them in steel too, to kind of match the color a little bit better. This one's a little bit off. It's more of a, this is more of a shine on it, and this is more of a matte, or matte, whatever they call it. So also now, the FSC steel barrels that they sell, the Home Defense 24 FSC barrels, boom, they also fit. It's got the exact same bore match, same threads. So there we go. So now we can get that max power out of it. And right there we're at about, there it comes somewhere around close to the mag, so I'd say around 19 inches. That's going to put off some great power into the 100 joules. Not too sure where, but. And then if you want to get even stupider, I've got his FSC aluminum barrels. So, and then there's the ones that are, yeah, these two are actually from the X68 shotgun. They have the same threads and they fit. Only difference is these ones are a little longer. So if you put them in this way, there'll be a gap there, but they'll still butt up. If you put them in this way, they'll butt up, but there'll be a slight little gap between the ridge here, which I've shot before like that before, and I don't know, it doesn't really matter that I've noticed much. But yeah, these here are all aluminum, so here's the FSC ones. So if you just want to match them perfectly, skip the HDX ones. I mean, if you put those on, you will still get a boost with those. But like I said, it's just the threads are a little longer on those. So yeah, here we go again. I just added another two. These are aluminum. You can buy them all in aluminum too if you want to make it really light. So now we have, oh, it looks like around a 26-inch barrel. That's way too much. I mean, who says it's enough? Whatever you want is enough, right? But yeah, I'm going to be doing a max power test, so I'm either going to leave it this length or this length. So, I don't know yet. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this. Yeah, homedefense24.com. I'll put the link in the caption. So yeah, you just put your tank in there. Oh, wait, what's this guy here? Okay, yeah. This tank's not even gassed. There's a little 5 CI tank. There we go, so that's really compact and short. But you're not going to get many shots off of this big giant valve. So it's better to go with like a 13 CI tank or 9 or 10 or something. This here is great for the 6 shots. When you connect the HPA to the 6 shooters, like the HDRs that are the HDPs, HDR 68. This is great for the HDR 68 because you get a 5-shot magazine. This is good for about 7 shots wide open on that marker. But yeah, guys, you can decorate it any way you want. Get your can, muffles. I also have a drum magazine here. This is the one I made from the ADN people. Cycles flawlessly. You guys have all seen it. It does not shoot out on me. Like when I pull the trigger, it does not come flying out. And then I got my top right here. I normally would have it in this. I'll raise it even higher, my tack carbine. So, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Decorate it any way you like. I would normally have one of those stick ones here. It's got lots of rail space, so you can actually put the laser up here, down there. Like, I don't mind it really, because it's really just reach your thumb up and they can access it, or you don't have to take your hand off the trigger. You can just touch it here. It's just touch on ambidextrous on both sides. So I got my strobe there. And then if I want, I can strobe the laser too. This is a blue laser. Pretty different. It's really cool. But yeah, that's it for this. So far, we're going to test fire this out, this beast. Y'all stay safe, guys. Take care. Any questions, just ask. Take care, guys.